Hey guys, welcome to day 10. I actually had to look at the date on my computer then. This is going to be a bit of a different one. I don't know how well my voice is getting picked up on this. I probably just listen through my headphones to find out, but meh. As I've brought it up several times in the past, that I have lots of ideas that I've written down or recorded little snippets of or whatever over the years, I thought, why not actually show you some of them? So I haven't got any of this pre-planned. I'm just going to pick some numbers at random and play them to you, even if it's just a little bit or whatever. But let's take a look. Now, as you see, as I scroll down, there's up to 73 ideas in here alone. I don't know if I've wrote down all of the ones, including any like really new ones that I've come up with. There's one I came up with the other day, which is more for acoustic, but I'll play it to you. There's I say that's the latest little idea that I came up with, and I hope it kind of shows the kind of variation in interest I have musically, because obviously there's some acoustic stuff that I do with my covers, but it's mostly kind of rock and maybe a touch of metal on here, but I like to mess around and just play with things that sound cool, and I was twiddling about whilst the daughter was in the bath and yeah, I just kind of like that. But anyway, let's move on to the random ideas that I have on my computer. Okay, so idea number 9. This is another one that's supposed to be on acoustic. This is where I pick all of my acoustic tracks whilst I'm playing an electric. I thought I'd use my Ibanez because I don't get to use it very often. So this is idea number 9. I admit it sounds a little weird and quite thin on electric guitar. I say it was intended for acoustic, but moving on to the next one. So here's idea 35. I literally picked this number because that's my age. But you'll also notice that the actual file is called idea 48 because I had to go through and reorganize it, because there were some times when I'd rewrite down an idea and I'd have a duplicate of it, or there has been times where I've actually developed it into a track here and there, or used it for like something that got used for work back on video games or something like that. So it's all knocking it up. But this one, you'll notice that it's a very short idea, but this would be one that I actually can't remember how I intended for this to be. So it could be something a bit more ambient. So if I were to include my delay pedal, it could go something like. or I could add some distortion, make it a bit faster, and has a bit of a kind of Tool sound to it. But you notice that even with that, if you look at the tab, I've extended parts. Naturally, that's just what I've done. I know what it says. If I were to play it just straight, because it doesn't show any palm muting, I usually write that down if that's what it's supposed to include. So straight would just be... which I think goes through like the octave parts a bit too quickly. So if and or when I come back to developing this track, I'll probably go for my other ideas with it being a bit faster and with distortion, maybe delay. Don't know yet, but I actually quite like the sound of that. When I first opened this, I was initially thinking, do I really want to include this in the video? But I think it sounds quite cool. But like I say, this is just like an idea of how short some of my ideas are that I've written down. It's just a quick thing of going, oh, here's a quick idea, and then it's just left. So here you can see idea 57. Like I said, I'm just jumping randomly between these. I can vaguely remember this one. I don't think it's too old of an idea. But at least with this one, I actually took the time to put it into a tab editor so that you can actually listen back and hear how it's supposed to sound, rather than putting in the guesswork of something that I may not remember the rhythm or the timing for. So I'll leave off on this one because I could spend forever going through every single one of these and trying to remember how it goes, trying to work out how it goes, or actually showing you how it goes. Obviously more time will be spent on trying to figure them out if I need to, but we'll leave off on this one because this is one that I'm finding that I play quite a bit. It's idea 63 of 73, 74 if you include the first one that I showed you that I haven't written down yet. But yeah, I'll quickly show you guys this one. So that about covers it for what I wanted to show off a little in this video. As I say, I've got so many things there that it would take me a long time to show you all. If I could actually show you all some of them, I might not even be able to work out myself. But if you're interested at all in me exploring more of this, then do please let me know. If there's any that you've heard today that seem to really catch your ear and you'd love to see get fully developed, then let me know, because that'll be the ones that I could take on board and decide to hit sooner rather than later. As I've said over the past year and a half, These are all things that I really want to get around to developing, but I've been concentrating mostly on getting covers out. So I'd like to kind of change that, but it might further reduce how much or how regularly the content gets up. But at the same time, it'd mean that stuff gets done. So we'll see. Let me know what you guys think anyway. And yeah, thank you guys very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.